Good evening and welcome to tonight's meeting of the Zoning Board of Adjustment of the Township of Union, which is being held pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Law C-231, Laws of New Jersey, dated 1975. Notice of this meeting was advertised in the local source, the newspaper of record, and notice has been posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building adjacent to the municipal clerk's office. Roll call.
Mr. Wiley.
Here.
Ms. Martins.
Here.
Mr. Bentavegana.
Here.
Ms. Scott.
Here.
Mr. Johnson.
Here.
Mr. McNeil. Mr. Graves. Ms. Ricketts is not present, and Mr. Champion.
Present. There being a quorum present, this meeting is now declared open. At this time, I'll entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes from September the 10th and October the 22nd. I have a motion and a second.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the meeting minutes of September 9th and October the 2nd be approved as written and dispensed with their reading.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Mr. Manguso, are there any communications?
Yes, there are, Mr. Chairman. I received a letter from A.Y. Strauss, the attorneys for calendar number 3463, CFR Development LLC. That's 1307 Stuyvesant Avenue. That council will address once we call that calendar.
Thank you, Mr. Manguso. Continuing with tonight's meeting, our first order of business will be the adoption of a resolution for calendar number 3465, Marco and Ariana Vaz. Location is 411 Plum Avenue, Block 16, Lot 1, and it was for decking around the pool with insufficient setbacks. Board members, you've all had a chance to read the resolution. At this time, are there any board members that would like to make comments, changes, or modifications to the resolution as it has been written? Hearing none, may I have a motion and a second?
Mr. Chairman, I move that this board adopt the resolution as written and as accurately memorializing the previous findings of this board. Second motion.
Roll call.
Mr. Wiley.
Here.
Ms. Martins.
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegana.
Yes.
Ms. Scott.
Yes.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. McNeil. Mr. Champion.
Yes. Our next order of business is calendar number 3468, Pattison ID, Shake Shack. Location is...
But just not to go out of order, Mr. Chairman, but the second case is going to be an adjournment. To the extent there's people from the public, why don't we go out of order and just call that case, and I'll make the announcement.
Thank you, counsel. Okay, so our next order of business, we're going to change things up a little bit. It'll be calendar number 3463, CRF Development LLC. Location is 1307 Stuyvesant Avenue, Block 2210, Lot 41. Applicant wishes to construct a 3-story, 13-unit residential building.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, Rob Pansul, the board attorney. As the secretary referenced, there was correspondence from the applicant's counsel. And I have had conversations with counsel as well. They wish to adjourn tonight's case. It will not be heard if anybody's here for the matter of 1307 Stuyvesant Avenue. It's going to be adjourned until the board's regular meeting night in January the 28th at 7:30 in this room. It's a regular meeting night for the board. We anticipate that the applicant may make some modifications to the site. You should stay in touch with the building department, and you could be aware of any modifications anytime prior to that January 28th, 2026 new date. So the reason was for modifications. I think that's a typical reason that we accept adjournment requests rather than getting started and looking to make changes on the fly. So I think we need a motion and a second to carry the matter without further notice. The applicant has waived time constraints confronting the board legally in the correspondence referenced in the communications of November 4th.
Mr. Paparo, do you have any comments or would like to say anything, or
No,
just do the
he's not
motion?
He's not on that case.
Oh, you're not on that case. I'm sorry. Well, can I have a motion and a second to adjourn the case?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion for calendar 3463, CRF Development, LLC, 1307 Stuyvesant Ave, requesting that we move it to January 28th, 2026, with no further notice at 7:30 in this room.
Second motion.
Roll call.
Wiley,
Yes.
Ms. Martins,
Yes.
Mr. Vegana,
Yes.
Ms. Scott,
Yes.
Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. McNeil. Mr. Champy.
Yes.
Just for the public's benefit, if you're here tonight for that case at 1307 Stuyvesant Avenue, it's not going to be heard tonight. It's going to be heard January 28th, 2026 at 7:30 in this room. You will not get further separate notice unless there's new variances or something that would prompt that. Please, if you're here for that case, stay in touch with the building department. As we get closer to the date, they can update you accordingly.
Continuing with tonight's meeting, our next order of business is calendar number 3468, Patterson ID Shake Shack. Location is 2401 Route 22 West, Block 3303, Lot 10. Applicant wishes to install signage. Mr. Paparo.
Thank you, Chairman. Board members, Joe Paparo from Porzio, Bromberg, and Newman on behalf of the applicant, Patterson ID for Shake Shack. This application involves the Union Shopping Center, Union Plaza Shopping Center at 2401 Route 22 West. Just before we get into the testimony, I wanted to just talk briefly a bit of context and history for this site. A few years ago, the shopping center went before the planning board for renovations to the shopping center and new pad sites at the location along Route 22. As part of those upgrades, the location of where the Shake Shack has been built was approved. Prior to Shake Shack, the pad site was occupied and utilized by Habit Burger Grill. Shake Shack is now the new tenant in that space. Habit Burger is no longer occupying that location. And what we're here before you this evening requesting approval for are wall signs for the Shake Shack. The construction's near complete. It's my understanding that they'll be opening sometime in December. And we are here asking for variance relief to allow the installation of wall signs on the building. In addition to the wall signs, part of Shake Shack's branding and logo involves window graphics, and based on your ordinance, those window graphics could be considered a sign, so we've added those window graphics to our request this evening. I would note that, and you'll see from the presentation and the testimony, that what Shake Shack is proposing is very consistent with the signage that Habit Burger utilized at this location before they left. So we feel it's consistent with what was previously approved and installed. Obviously, Shake Shack's excited about locating at the shopping center, and they are moving forward with the installation of the one main entrance sign, which is an as-of-right sign, doesn't require any variances. We're here for these two additional wall signs and those window graphics. For witnesses this evening, I have Nicholas Graviano, our planner, who will address the variances and talk in more detail about the sign installation, including the window graphics that Shake Shack uses at its locations. And we did receive the report from the board engineer. We're prepared to respond to those comments and recommendations. Chairman, if there's no preliminary questions, I'd like to move right to Mr. Graviano's testimony.
Yes, and I ask the witness to swear or affirm that the testimony you provide this evening is the truth and the whole truth.
I do.
And for the record, could you state and spell your name with your affiliation?
Yes, first name Nicholas with an H, last name Graviano, G-R-A-V as in Victor, I-A-N-O. I'm a planner and partner with Graviano and Gillis Architects. and
We'll
Planners.
accept your credentials, Mr. Graviano.
All right.
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman.
Before we get into any testimony, we do have the sign detail packet that we're going to display to you. It's the same packet of sign information that was submitted in support of our application. We have an additional exhibit that Mr. Graviano will introduce before providing testimony. What's on the screen now is the exact signage package that was submitted to you. Mr. Graviano, before you give any testimony, if you could just reference the sheet number you're on so that the board can follow.
I did for the record, Mr. Paparo, mark A1, the original submission, which was the application with that signage package. So that is A1 for the record. So if we deviate from that, we'll pick up from there.
Thank you, Mr. Pansula.
So the whole package is A1?
Yeah, as submitted.
Certainly. Okay, As Mr. Paparo indicated in his introduction, this is a variance request for signage for a piece of property at Block 3303, Lot 10, street address at 2401 Route 22. Essentially, what the applicant is doing this evening is replacing 3 wall-mounted Habit Burger signs with 3 wall-mounted Shake Shack signs. The wall-mounted signs are pretty much a direct replacement. Where much of the relief request tonight comes is from the window graphics that are going to be placed on the windows, and I'll get into that in further testimony. I would like to note that the window graphics are being proposed because they are covering back of house items in the floor plan. That's not part of the operation where it'll be the dining or public operation. This will cover the kitchen and other employee areas from public view. It also provides screening from sunlight to help climate control within the space. Moving on to the sign package, we're all familiar with the shopping center. Shake Shack's located on the pad site at the former Habit Burger location, pretty much right on Route 22. All the various stores from the shopping center are indicated here. Here is the proposed Shake Shack fronting the highway. So the 3 wall-mounted signs will be on the corner of the building from the parking lot, as well as the rear employee entrance. Those are all the wall-mounted sign locations. You'll see them here on the building facades. Sign A is the corner of the building, sign B is the corner of the building, and then sign C is the rear employee entrance to the building. As you notice, these facades were designed to accommodate signage in those locations. 1 sign per building is permitted by ordinance. The applicant is proposing 3 wall-mounted signs, which is consistent with the existing configuration from the Habit Burger. Moving on, the applicant proposes the window graphics. The relief for the window graphics is the sign ordinance limits signs to 50 square feet. All the wall-mounted signs meet the ordinance size requirement. However, considering that these are graphics on the full window, you calculate the full size of the window. The one window is 74 square feet. The other window is 130 square feet, which is in excess of the 50 square feet requirement. Additionally, the last variance being requested is that the ordinance requires a sign mounting height of a minimum of 10 feet. The windows go closer to the ground, so the 10 feet for the signage isn't met. Here's the one window graphic sign. And here are the other 2, the ones on the secondary window in the rear of the building, as well as around the employee entrance door. The wall-mounted signs will be internally illuminated. In terms of illumination, the illumination is on the lower end of the illumination scale. As the sign company indicated, these are going to be at 3,500 Kelvin, whereas a frequently used Kelvin is 7,100. So this is the lower end of the scale. It's Shake Shack branding scheme to have modest lighting and not intense lighting on their signage package. Just to give you, would you like?
Yeah, Mr. Graviano, just before you move on, in consultation with the Shake Shack representatives, it's my understanding that signs will only be illuminated during restaurant hours, correct?
That is correct.
And taking that further, my understanding is that the restaurant hours, the anticipated hours, are 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., with a potential of 11 p.m. during the weekends.
Yes. Just to put the window film or the window graphics in better context, here's the larger window film variance request. As you can see, it's the kitchen prep area. It's not the dining area. And as well, the secondary areas on the back of the building also covers back of house items. So that it won't be covering the windows of the patron dining area.
And Mr. Graviano, I think we need to mark the floor plan that was not included in the package. Mr. Pansula, we can mark this A2? A2 will be the floor plan. Thank you.
So that is the application in a nutshell.
But before we, Mr. Graviano, did you want to just, I believe we have the Habit Burger it's just what the sign package that Habitburger utilized, if it's in, is it in the package there?
No, it is not.
Okay.
But
But you,
the Habitburger signage is consistent with the,
you reviewed what, okay, you reviewed it, perfect, thank you.
now, unless the board has any questions on the signage, I'll give a quick planning proofs for the variances.
Are there any board members that would like to question Mr. Graviano's testimony?
Yeah, I just have one quick question. Mr. Graviano, that graphic is, can you go back to that one? I just want to, is that the front of the building or the side?
Which
I guess it would be G2 and G3? G3,
No, I
does
know.
that say G?
G3 was on the other
G3.
Yeah, that's the west.
G3 is, you'll see it on the proposed signage B right here.
Okay. No, that's the window graphics?
Yes, there's one there, and then there's two in the rear of the building here. So in this exhibit, it's B and C where the window graphics would be.
This one here,
Okay.
window on the other side, and the door.
And, okay, no, I'm just trying to, just wanted to see how much of it faces Route 22. So, I got it. And that's the whole entire window?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just, so the G3 is on the, let's say, the westbound side.
Yes,
Yes.
it's on the west elevation.
The westbound side, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then the other two are on the eastbound side in the back.
West and east elevations, yes.
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't the front. I just, for purposes of visual and safety, I was just concerned about it, if you
Yeah,
can.
you'll see the labeling. It's small, but, it's tough for me to see, but it's on there.
Okay.
So, Mr. Graviano, we are requesting variances for the number of wall signs. Your testimony this evening was that the wall signs individually all meet the area requirements of the code, but the code restricts wall signs to one. The proposal is to have 3 in total. And you've provided testimony regarding the existing configuration with the tower element architecturally would support 3 wall signs typical to what Habitburger utilized, correct?
That is correct.
You noted in your testimony that we are requesting variances for the graphics, the window graphics, both for the total area of the graphics as well as the height of those graphics. In your professional planning opinion, can you just describe any detriments that you see or benefits by having those graphics as designed?
Certainly, I think with this application, the variance request for the quantity of signs as well as the size of the window graphics and the height of the window graphics, all 3 of those variances could be granted under the C2 criteria, whereas hardship need not be demonstrated. What must be demonstrated that it relates to a specific piece of property. Here you have a specific piece of property where the facade was designed to accommodate this signage. The purposes of zoning, purpose A, promotion of public health, safety, and general welfare through the window screening, which helps climate control inside the kitchen and employee areas of the restaurant. That's purpose A, as well as purpose I, a desirable visual environment through creative development techniques and good civic design and arrangement by screening the back of house items from public view. Certainly advanced purposes A and I of the municipal land use law. Certainly there's no substantial impairment to the zone plan or zoning ordinance with the granting of the signage.
And you had an opportunity to review the reports from the township engineer as well as the police and fire. I believe police and fire had no comments on the application, but the engineer had some comments, and you've reviewed those and have no objections?
Applicant has no objections to meeting any of the comments.
Chairman, that's all we have on direct for Mr. Graviano.
Are there any board members that would like to question Mr. Graviano's testimony? Hearing none, are there any members of the public that would like to come forward and question Mr. Graviano's testimony? Hearing none. Counselor? would like
Thank
to
you very
continue?
much. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Graviano. We have no further witnesses, Chairman.
Would you like to sum up? Or?
Sure, I'll just be very brief. As Mr. Graviano noted, this building was designed for another tenant. That tenant had similar signage configuration on 3 sides of the architectural tower for the construction. Really what this application is just having a rebranding, since Habit Burger's no longer a tenant. Shake Shack is taking the location and really putting their signage where Habit Burger's signs existed previously. All 3 wall signs are in compliance with your code, both area and height. And really what we're here for are the number and the wall graphics, the window graphics, excuse me. And Mr. Graviano noted that based on the floor plan, those window graphics will hide back of house such as kitchen. If you looked at the floor plan, it also hides the manager's office, some of those internal workings of a restaurant where having a window that people could look into really is not the best approach. So Shake Shack came up with these graphics to hide the back of house, so to speak, and to, again, shade it from the sunlight and provide some climate control indoors. Mr. Graviano has not identified any negative attributes from adding the signage, and based on the testimony, we would respectfully request that you approve the variances that we've asked for. Thank you.
Thank you, Counsel. At this time, I believe we can counsel this. Mr. Bentavegna, would you like to begin, please?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Based on Mr. Graviano's testimony, like he said, the signs that they're requesting are existing and just replacing the old ones. With the window graphic signs, like they said, they're used for various regions, for privacy and climate control, so I see no issue with this application. I'll be voting yes.
Mr. Johnson?
I agree. The testimony was very good, and also, having been in the restaurant business before, you don't want people looking into your office and in the kitchen. It's for safety and additionally, so I too will be voting yes, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Graves?
I concur with my colleagues, and I will be supportive of the application.
Ms. Martins?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm in favor of this application. I will be voting yes.
Mr. Wiley?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I agree with my colleagues as well. I don't see anything negative about this application. I think it's a good application, and I'm going to vote yes.
Mr. McNeil?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would also agree. There are no apparent detriments associated with this application, so I will be voting yes.
And Ms. Scott?
Thank you. Yes, I agree with my colleagues, and I will also be voting yes to the application.
As for myself, the proposed signage will not have any negative impact, and actually it will help the applicant it will enhance his business. So I too will vote yes for this application. At this time, can I have a motion and a second to grant the application?
Mr. Chairman, I move that the board grant the variance applicable to this application, and the council is directed to prepare a resolution consistent with the board's decision.
Second the motion.
Roll call.
Mr. Wiley?
Yes.
Ms. Martins?
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegna?
Yes.
Ms. Scott?
Yes.
Mr. McNeil?
Yes.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
And Mr. Champion?
Yes.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your time and consideration this evening.
December 3rd will be the resolution of approval.
Thank
December
you, Mr.
3rd.
Consuelo. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, there being no further business coming before the board this evening, I move we adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.